If you compare, let's say, a country like United States of America, which has got almost 3 times the land size and 1/4 of the population, as compared to that, our steel demand is much higher. And infrastructure-wise, I mean, we have a long way to go.
Which are the sectors that you see where the demand will most come from for the domestic steel industry?
One of the areas that we will continue to see increased demand is infrastructure, because India is still quite on the journey in terms of building its infrastructure, be it the highways, be it the bridges, be it the towers, that will the transmission lines, the newer type of plants altogether. So HRC will gain prominence, CRC will gain more prominence, galv will get a prominence, rails are already in the prominence. We are talking about greener buildings. You know, steel is one of the most green material from that perspective. And, you know, one of the things that we can focus on is how to do a better scrap recycling. If you compare, let's say, a country like United States of America, which has got almost 3 times the land size and 1/4 of the population, as compared to that, our steel demand is much higher. And infrastructure-wise, I mean, we have a long way to go. But if you look at the manufacturing in US, they are 70 to 75%, in fact, closing on 80%. And they're generally, you know, in the process of not putting up any more blast furnace BOFs. The last blast furnace that, if I recall rightly, my memory serves right, was in 1981. So they're not investing in that. They're going for more and more scrap-based electric arc furnaces. They're even starting to invest in DRI, HBI technology. So India is already ahead in the DRI technology. The only difference is most of the DRI technology is coal-based. Now, if I bring Jindal Steel into the perspective, you know, Jindal Steel has already taken a huge leap ahead of the industry by investing in a process of coal gasification, which fits the synthesis gas into DRI. So if I start now putting in the carbon capture technologies and sequestration technologies, I think we are at this point of time much better future ready. So I think your question, the most relevant products, that would be mostly geared towards infrastructure and as well defense.
Heavy investments by the integrated steel players in blast furnace technology. So, of course, going forward, will this be counterproductive for decarbonization in the country? Or, what will be the way forward?
Certainly, it gives a contradictory messaging. I get that point. But having said that, I think we have to look at India's traditionally how it has behaved. We have always been a keeper in the sense that we stick to, traditionally, we stick to old heritage. Even the government of India is bringing out policies. So I think there is a steel scrap policy altogether that has been drafted alongside the steel policy overall. So I think focus is shifting, and whosoever gets geared up with such focus shift and prepares themselves, Tata Steel is bringing up a facility altogether on scrap-based. So I cannot say that everybody is not moving in one direction of blast furnace. Investments are coming in, no shade of doubt. Now, how to get India from 150 to 300? That's a bigger goal. So we are already at about 160, 170 million tons. And if I look at that, having the availability of the iron ore, having the availability of the steam coal, I think it makes perfect sense to invest in CGPs, coal gasification based DRI, synthesis based DRI, and then probably, a lot of people are investing in renewable energy, so including ourselves as a company in Jindal Steel. So DRI, electric arc furnace based technology, will slowly become the way to go in India till India graduates all the way through a scrap recycling techniques and technologies and policies and processes altogether.
So which will take some time, of course, for the scrap ecosystem to
Yes.
come alive.
In my
Yes.
opinion.